Hey boys and girls, today we're going to talk a little bit about customary weight. So again, customary units of weight are the units that we use here in the United States. And when we're speaking of weight, we are talking about the heaviness of an object. So the heaviness of something. So we can figure out the heaviness of something by using the units ounces, pounds, or tons. So, like I told you yesterday, we have fluid ounces, but then we have ounces dealing with weight. So, don't get those confused. So, ounces are very, very small amounts. Like when a baby is born, you'll hear they're 8 pounds, 6 ounces. So, ounces are smaller than pounds, and there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. Not to be confused with 8 ounces in a cup. Remember, those are fluid ounces and they are different than these. So there are 16 ounces in a pound. So like a slice of bread would be something that weighs ounces. The Legos that you guys have on your tables, something very light, your eraser. All right, pounds. We are measured in pounds. People are measured in pounds, and then anything that's more than ounces would be considered pounds. And then we have tons. Tons are like an elephant or something very heavy. You would never measure yourself in tons, let's hope. There are 2,000 pounds in a ton. So I don't believe anybody's ever made it 2,000 pounds. So you may hear people say, oh, this book bag weighs a ton, or I feel like these shoes weigh a ton when you go skiing. But technically they do not weigh a ton, and you can correct them and say, nope, a ton is 2,000 pounds, and that is not 2,000 pounds. So the good thing with weight is there's only 3 units of measurement that we talk about: ounces, pounds, tons. The other good thing is that we're very familiar with those. We hear ounces. A lot of us weigh ourselves or weigh things often. And then tons is something we're familiar with. And so the things that we want to remember is that there are 16 ounces in a pound. And another thing I want to point out, pound is abbreviated LB. There is no L or B in the word pound, so it can be kind of tricky, and a lot of times students will think that's a 16 beside it, but that is pound. And there are 2,000 pounds in a ton. Now, like I've told you, you are going to be given conversion charts, so you are going to know these, but it is something that in real life it's going to be very helpful to know that there are 16 ounces in a pound and that there are 2,000 pounds in a ton. So take this information, remember that weight is the heaviness of an object, and we measure weight, customary weight, with ounces, pounds, and tons.